Hello and welcome to another update video on Solana. I think Solana deserves another update video today, given that the price is currently moving up nicely. We're holding around $159, just below that 100% extension level, first resistance level I mentioned in the previous video. Here, it's that 100% extension shown here. First, you could say the first line of our box. After the price reacted here to support, we've now rallied into resistance. I mean, essentially that is what we want to see here when we're tracking a move like that. And there is no surprise, or it's no surprise that we see a little bit of a rejection there from this zone, because essentially the market has moved from support into resistance. But if this wave count is correct, then ideally the market would now push higher to $164. I mean, bear in mind, we're now dealing with the microstructures. I'm not going to talk about the larger time frame here in this video. Just want to give you a quick update about the microstructures and what could happen if the price breaks below one of the previous swing lows. But this here is now obviously still the wave count we're tracking. So wave 1, the B wave, the wave 2 was a running flat correction, which is very bullish, with an overshooting B wave and a C wave that did not manage to break below the A wave low. So that is quite bullish. And we talked about that in the previous video. And since then, the market has moved closer to the first ideal target for the third wave, which is the 138% extension. It always is. And in this case, that's $164. So that's not the maximum target for a third wave. That's the first ideal target. And if the market keeps going, then we should get there, potentially even extend higher. $167, I would not be surprised based on how the microstructure is developing here. Yeah? The third wave looks impulsive, should ideally stretch higher, and ideally the market should hold above this last swing low at $155. So a break below that level would be a first signal that something is shifting. I would then need to look at the structure. It wouldn't necessarily make this chart bearish, but it would make it messy. At the moment, this is still a decent move up. I mean, yeah, this here was messy, but it can be seen as a running flat. And then a 1-2 setup, maybe this was another 1-2 setup, but then we should really keep going right now, yeah? So what we want to see when the market gets to $164, as I said, the first ideal the first ideal target for a third wave. If we get there, then I will add support for this fourth wave, which I can't give you now because, you know, we're not even there. And then the fifth wave should play out, and then we have the next sequence of 5 waves. So that should give you all the key levels. But what would happen if the market breaks below the last swing low? What would happen if the market breaks below the $155 level? Well, it's going to be messy, and I think it might morph then into a diagonal pattern, so that would still be an option. Yeah, that would still be an option. I could then move the wave 2 here and say that this is some kind of an A, B, C structure, possibly of another A wave. Okay, so we have 1, 2, A, then we get a B, a bit deeper, C of 3. It can still try to do that, but obviously the direct path would be preferred because it's the cleanest path, the fastest path, and as long as we're holding that last swing low, we can just keep this wave count alive, yeah? But what I can tell you, if we break below that $155 level, then the focus will shift to the first of all, to this swing low at $149.78 and the one below. At least this should then hold, or everything is breaking together, yeah? Everything is falling apart. That's the $148 level. These would be the next 2 swing lows then that will come into focus. Yeah, that's the update on Solana. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested also in additional updates, make sure to check out our X profile. There are some additional setups, updates posted that are not on YouTube. You can find the link in the video description. I've also posted it in the comment section. You can also ask questions here. I'm here very often to communicate with you guys if you ask questions and everything. Sometimes I answer requests as well, reply to requests and everything. So yeah, check it out. Thanks so much. Have a great evening, great day. Thank you. Bye bye.